I've just had dinner, so I am well fed, and I'm ready to do more SAT problems. So we're on section 7 on page. Excuse me, maybe I should have drank some more water. Section 7 of the 6th test on page 733, problem 1. In a certain game, points are assigned to every word. Each Q, X, and Z in a word, sounds like Scrabble, is worth 5 points. And all other letters are worth 1 point each. So Q, X, and Z are 5 points each. And the other ones are 1 point each. What is the sum of the points assigned to the word exquisite? Well, this is just X, exquisite. So let's see, which of these does it have? It has an X, right? So that's worth 5 points. And does it have any other of these? No, it has no. It has a Q, right? That's worth 5 points. And it doesn't have a Z, right? So how many 1-pointers are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 1-pointers. So that's 7 points. Plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 is equal to 17. So that's B. So that's really just to make sure that you don't make careless mistakes, that problem. Next problem. If you've ever played Scrabble, that problem would be a joke for you. Problem 2. If 2x minus 10 is equal to 20, 2x minus 10 is equal to 20, then x minus 5 is what? X minus 5 is... So the big discovery here is, well, can I get just... You could solve for x. You could say 2x is equal to 30, x is equal to 15, and then say 15 minus 5 equals 10. Or you could say, well, this is the same thing as 2 times x minus 10 is equal to 20. Divide both sides by 2. X minus 10 is equal to... X minus 10 is equal to 10. Oh, sorry. Maybe that's why you shouldn't do it this way. Sorry. 2 times x minus 5. X minus 5 is equal to 10. So that's the other way you could have done it. You just factor out a 2. You get 2 times x minus 5 is 20. Divides both sides by 2. You get x minus 5 is 10. The other way is obviously to say 2x minus 10 is equal to 20. Add 10 to both sides. 2x is equal to 30. X is equal to 15. So then x minus 5 is 15 minus 5, which is equal to 10. I don't know which way might be faster for you. This way might, you have to do less thinking and you just kind of chug through it, so you can just kind of speed along. But this way is a few less steps. But maybe you might make a careless mistake like what I just did. But anyway, let's move on. Hopefully either way you know how to do it. Problem 3. I'll do it right here. 3. If t represents an odd integer, which of the following represents an even integer? So t is an odd integer. And we can do this kind of abstractly, but let's just pick a number. Let's just say that t is equal to, what's an odd integer? Well, 3. 3 is an odd integer. So let's just say t equals 3. They didn't say we could have picked t equals 7. Who knows? So just go through the choices and say, well, which one of those is going to be an even integer? Choice A is t plus 2. Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. That is still odd. So that's not the right answer. B, 2t minus 1. Well, that's 6 minus 1. That's 5. That's odd. Choice C is 3t minus 2. That's 9 minus 2. 9 minus 2, which is still 7. So that's still odd. Choice D is 3t plus 2. That's 9 plus 2, which is equal to 11. Right? And I'm just saying t is 3. That's still odd. And so it's probably going to be E, 5t plus 1. And 15 plus 1 is 16. And that's even. So that's our answer. So sometimes I find it easy if you just, pick a number. The other way is if you are familiar with even and odd numbers, you can just say, well, the only way to go from an odd to an even number is you either have to multiply by an even number, or add an odd number. Those are the only way you can go from an odd number to an even number. So, and looking at 5t plus 1, you could say, well, when I multiply an odd number by an odd number, I'm going to get another odd number, right? So this number is odd. But when I take an odd number and I add 1 to it, I get an even number. So you could say 5t plus 1 is definitely going to be an even number. And it worked with the odd number that we picked for t. Next problem. Okay, so they drew a picture here. So I will draw a picture here as best as I can. That's one triangle they drew, and this is the other one. Looks something like this. Like that. And then this, let's say they say this is A, B, C. This is D, E, F. And these sides are 4, 8, and 9. And what are they saying? For the triangles above, the perimeter of ABC equals the perimeter of DEF. Okay, it equals that. If ABC is equilateral, what is the length of AB? Okay, so it's equilateral, right? So let's just say that AB is equal to X. Well, then so is BC and AC, because they told us this is an equilateral triangle. All the sides are equal. And what is the perimeter of ABC then? It's going to be X plus X plus X, and that's just 3X. And they say that that's the same thing as the perimeter of this triangle. What's the perimeter of this triangle? It's 4 plus 8 plus 9. So 3x is equal to, what's 12 plus 9 is 21. X is equal to 7, and that is choice C, and we are done. Next problem. They have drawn a diagram here that I will now attempt to draw. Okay, and then let's see, they draw a dividing line, like looks like it's about a fourth of the circle. Then they have another one that's like a little less than a fourth, like that. Then they have one that's like that, roughly. Then it goes like that. And it goes like that. And then they fill in the values too. So this is K, it's 15%. J is 25%. O, let's just call that other as O. Other is 20%. N is 10%. M is 15%. And L is 15%. And these are sales of jeans in 2001, and the letters are the brands. The circle graph above represents all the jeans that were sold by a retail store in 2001, according to their brands. If the store sold 900 pairs of jeans, so this is a total of all of these, is 900 pairs of jeans. If the store sold 900 pairs of jeans other than brands J, K, L, M, N, and N, how many did it sell together? Okay, no, so this isn't the total. This is the other. This is essentially this category, right? And other is equal to 20% of the total. And that's what they want to ask us. How many did we sell together? So 20% of the total, so 20% times T for total, let me just say T for total, is equal to 900. And you could also write this as 1/5, right, or 0.2. 1/5 of the total is equal to 900. Multiply both sides by 5. Right, that cancels out. So you get T is equal to 4,500 pairs of jeans. And that is choice E. Next problem. Oh, I thought this problem might apply to this pie graph, but no, they're talking about carpets, not jeans. So I'll do the next problem in the next video. I'll see you soon.